Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is not about learning English. Today's video is about you, your laziness, your procrastination, your life. Before we start, I want to tell you something very important. Please don't skip. Listen carefully. Nobody cares if you're lazy. Yes, you heard me right. Nobody cares if you stay in bed all day. Nobody cares if you waste your time on your phone for hours. You know what happens to lazy people? They are forgotten. They never build anything. They never achieve anything. They are always sitting on the sidelines, watching others live their dreams. And yes, life is unfair, but not just for you. It's unfair for everyone. You are not special just because you're suffering. Everyone has problems. Everyone has pain. But winners use that pain to grow. Losers use it to stay lazy. If you keep thinking like a victim, your life will never change. So today, I will show you how to destroy your laziness, step by step. At the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why you feel lazy and how to stop it. I'll give you real, honest examples from daily life, not fake motivation, only what actually works. It also improves your English listening skills and helps you understand native speakers better. So stay with me till the end. Let's begin. 1. Too much information makes you lazy. In today's world, we are drowning in information. You open YouTube, hundreds of videos. You scroll Instagram, thousands of posts. You want to start something new. You watch 10 videos about it, but you don't start. Why? Because your brain is confused. It gets tired from thinking about doing things instead of actually doing them. Let me give you a simple example. You want to get fit. You search. Best exercise for weight loss. One video says, do cardio. One says, do weightlifting. Another says, try yoga. Another one says, just walk. Now your brain is full of opinions and you haven't even moved your body for 1 minute. Solution. Simple. Choose one thing and start with that. Don't wait to be perfect. Don't watch 10 videos. Don't read 5 books before taking action. Just start. Because doing one small action is better than knowing 100 ideas and doing nothing. 2. Work on your life force. You are not lazy. Your body is weak. Sometimes laziness is not mental. It's physical. Let me ask you, what did you eat this morning? Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating real food or just chips and noodles? When you eat junk food all the time, your body has no energy to move. Your brain becomes foggy. You feel sleepy and slow all day. Start small. Drink 2 glasses of water after waking up. Eat fruits or eggs for breakfast, not only tea and coffee. Add protein and veggies to your meals. Don't skip meals and eat on time. Your food is your fuel. Strong body equals strong mind equals less laziness. 3. Small tasks, big wins. Many people feel lazy because they only focus on big tasks. They think, I have to study for 5 hours. I need to clean the whole house. I must go to the gym for 90 minutes. So what happens? Your brain says, too much. I can't do it. So you do nothing. But what if you start small? Tell your brain, I'll study for 10 minutes. I'll clean just 1 table. I'll walk for 5 minutes. Now your brain says, Yes, I can do that. And once you start, you build momentum. Small wins give you confidence and energy. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't think, oh no, I have to brush for 10 minutes. No, you just go and do it. Same with small tasks. Make them your habit. They add up. One small task every day equals massive success over time. 4. Build a sustainable routine. Another big mistake, trying to build a perfect routine. You write on paper, wake up at 5 a.m., meditate for 1 hour, study for 4 hours, exercise 1 hour, eat healthy, sleep early. Sounds nice, right? But it's not real, because one day you'll fail, and then you feel guilty, and then you give up. What you need is a sustainable routine, one that fits your life, one that you can follow even when you're tired, sad, or busy. Example, wake up at 7 a.m. Okay, not 5, but still early. Meditation, 30 minutes. Study, 15 minutes. Walk, simple, healthy breakfast. Sleep before 11 p.m. Now this is something you can follow, not just for one day, but for weeks, months, years. Success is not about doing everything perfectly for 2 days. It's about doing small, simple things every day for 2 years. 5. What do you feel versus what do you want? This tip can change your life, if you really understand it. Most people do what they feel like doing, not what they want for their future. Let me explain. You feel like sleeping longer, so you skip your morning walk. You feel like watching YouTube, so you skip studying. You feel lazy, so you don't clean your room. But what do you want? You want a fit body. You want to speak fluent English. You want a better future. There is a big gap between what you feel right now and what you actually want from life. And lazy people always choose their feelings. They live for comfort. They live for pleasure. They choose the sofa instead of success. But winners do the opposite. They don't ask, how do I feel? They ask, what do I want? And act accordingly, even when they feel tired or low. Example, let's say you wake up at 7 a.m. You feel sleepy. You feel lazy. You don't want to exercise. Now ask yourself, do I want to feel comfortable for 30 more minutes? Or do I want to feel proud for the whole day? If you sleep again, you'll feel guilty. If you walk, you'll feel strong. That's the difference between lazy people and successful people. Every time you feel lazy, pause and ask, is this what I want for my life? If not, get up and take action. Even one small action is enough. 6. A clean space is self-respect. Laziness is not only in the mind, it's also in your environment. Look around your room right now. Is your bed messy? Are your clothes on the floor? Is your study table full of dust and trash? Do you have dirty cups lying around? That space is a reflection of your mind. A messy space equals a messy mind equals a lazy person. Think about this. When you enter a clean hotel room, how do you feel? You feel fresh. You feel relaxed. You want to sit down, read, or work. Now think about entering a dirty room full of dust, old clothes, food wrappers. You feel tired just by looking at it. You want to leave, or you want to lie down and scroll your phone. So your space controls your energy. And cleaning your space is an act of self-respect. It's like saying to yourself, I care about me. I care about how I live. I deserve a clean place. Action step. Make your bed every morning. Clean your table before sleeping. Put dirty clothes in one place. Light a candle or spray a room freshener. It will take only 5 to 10 minutes, but it can boost your energy for the entire day. 7. Heal the past and move on. Many people are lazy not because they don't care, but because they are still hurt inside. They're carrying emotional weight from the past. They're stuck in memories, in pain, in failures. Let me be real with you. If someone left you, if your parents didn't support you, if your teacher insulted you, if your friends ignored you, yes, it hurts. But you can't live there forever. That pain becomes heavy, and that heaviness becomes laziness. Because your brain is busy thinking about what was instead of what can be. Imagine this. A girl failed in her exams once. She studied hard, but she didn't pass. Now, every time she picks up a book, her brain says, "What's the point? I'll fail again. I'm not good enough." So she scrolls Instagram instead. She's not lazy. She's hurt. Or imagine a boy whose father always said, "You're useless. You'll never be successful." Now, even when he tries to work, a voice inside whispers, "You can't do it. Don't even try." This is emotional laziness, and it's powerful. But listen, you are not your past. You can start fresh. You can rewrite your story. Yes, it takes time, but healing starts with forgiving yourself, accepting the past, and focusing on the next step, not the last one. Talk to someone. Write your feelings. Cry if you have to. But after that, stand up and move forward. 8. Realize you can change your life in any second. One of the biggest lies is, change takes years. No change begins in a moment, in a decision. You don't need to wait for Monday. You don't need to wait for January 1st. You don't need a new phone, new clothes, or a gym membership. You need one strong decision, right now. There's a girl named Sarah. She was lazy for years. She slept all day, watched TV, and did nothing. One night while crying, she looked in the mirror and said, "Enough. I'm done living like this. I want my life back." From the next morning, she made small changes. She woke up early. She cleaned her room. She read 2 pages of a book. She walked for 10 minutes. Day by day, she became stronger. But it all started with one moment. You have that moment too. This video, this second, can be your turning point. Don't say, "I'll try." Say, "I'm changing now." Say it, "I am not lazy. I am growing." 9. Fix your sleep pattern. It's controlling you. This is one of the most ignored problems behind laziness. You say, "I'm lazy," but maybe you're just sleep deprived. Your body and brain are machines. They need rest, but not random rest. They need proper, deep sleep. Let's say you sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 10 a.m. You wake up feeling heavy, tired, and unmotivated. You scroll your phone in bed for 1 hour. You miss breakfast. You don't have energy to do anything. You feel lazy all day. Now, imagine this. You sleep at 10:30 p.m. You wake up at 6:30 a.m. You drink water. You take sunlight. You stretch for 2 minutes. You feel light. You feel awake. You feel like doing something. That's the power of sleep. Tips for fixing your sleep. No phone 1 hour before bed. Don't eat heavy food at night. Dim the lights after 9 p.m. Sleep and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Good sleep equals good energy equals less laziness. 10. Remember your purpose. Why did you even start? Laziness is not always a lack of energy. It's often a lack of clarity. You wake up, but you don't feel excited. You know you need to work, but you scroll instead. You know there's a goal, but you can't feel it anymore. Why? Because you forgot your why. Let's imagine this. There's a girl, 22 years old. She could be any girl, anywhere in the world. She grew up in a small apartment with her mother, who worked 2 jobs just to pay rent and buy food. Every time her mom came home late and tired, she would say, "One day, you'll live better than this." That promise became her fire. She studied hard. She got into a college in a foreign country. She cried at the airport when she hugged her mom goodbye. But 1 year later, everything changed. She's now sitting in her room. It's winter, gray skies, no friends, exams are difficult, the language feels too hard. She stopped attending classes. She sleeps all day, eats junk food, she keeps telling herself she'll do it tomorrow. She's not stupid. She's not lazy. She's just disconnected from her purpose. Then one day, she sees a message from her mom. "I sent a little extra this month. Please buy something warm." She breaks down. And then she remembers she's not in that country just for a degree. She's there to break the cycle of poverty, to give her mother a better life, to prove to herself that she's not her pain. She gets up, opens her laptop, and starts again. When you remember your why, your energy returns. So, here's what you must do. Take out a notebook. Write, "Why do I want this life?" Write it emotionally. Be honest. Make it personal. Stick it to your wall. Read it every morning. Whenever you feel lazy, look at your reason. Because purpose doesn't let you rest. It reminds you that your future is bigger than your feelings today. 11. Move your body, even if your mind doesn't want to. There's a secret most people don't know. Your brain is not in control of your body. Your body controls your brain. If you stay in bed, in a dark room, scrolling your phone, your brain starts to believe you're sick, even if you're not. Your thoughts become cloudy. Your motivation disappears. You start calling yourself lazy, useless, weak. But here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're frozen. Now imagine this. There's a guy. He's 30, lives alone, lost his job last year. He used to wake up at 7, work out, eat clean, plan his day. But now he wakes up at 11 o'clock, stares at the ceiling, doesn't brush his teeth, doesn't even open the windows. He knows what he should do, but the body says no, so the brain agrees. One morning, without thinking, he puts on shoes and goes outside. It's cold. He starts walking, slowly, just 1 block. No phone, no music, just his breath. After 10 minutes, something strange happens. His shoulders feel less heavy. His thoughts are clearer. He starts to feel alive. That night, he falls asleep earlier. The next day, he walks again, longer. Within 2 weeks, he's moving, planning, dreaming again. Not because someone gave him motivation, but because he moved first. Your action comes first. Don't wait to feel motivated. Just move. Stretch for 5 minutes. Dance in your room. Walk outside for 10 minutes. Open your windows. Let light in. Let your body breathe. Motion creates emotion. Laziness can't live in a body that moves. 12. Don't keep telling everyone about your trauma. Let's be very real. Many people are not lazy. They're hurt. But instead of healing, they repeat their pain to everyone. Why? Because pain gives attention. Pain becomes identity. Pain becomes a comfort zone. But here's the dangerous part. The more you repeat your pain, the deeper it gets inside you. Imagine a woman. She was abandoned by her partner after 7 years. No warning, no closure. She gave her youth, her love, her time, and he walked away. She's broken. So she starts telling her story to friends, online, to strangers, to new people she meets. And everyone says, "Oh no, you're so strong, that's so sad. He was a monster." And she feels heard for a moment. But weeks pass, months, years. She still tells the same story because she never moved on, because that pain became her personality. But he moved on, got married, had kids. She's still in 2018. Trauma is real, but don't make it your entire story. You deserve to write new chapters. So what can you do? Share with a therapist, not the whole world. Journal, scream, cry, heal privately. Forgive for your peace, not for them. Stop saying, "This happened to me." Start saying, "This made me who I am." You are not your heartbreak. You are not your childhood. You are not your betrayal. You are what you choose to become after it. 13. Learn to ask for help and learn to receive it. This is the biggest problem in the world. People suffer silently. They smile outside, but inside they are breaking. Why? Because they don't know how to say 3 simple words. I need help. Let's imagine a person named you. You're 25. You're trying to learn a new skill, coding, English, writing, business. But it's hard. Every day you try. Every night you fail. You're scared people will think you're stupid. You think you should figure it out alone, so you keep pretending. Meanwhile, your friend is an expert in that skill. They would help you in 5 minutes. But you never ask, because your ego says, "Don't look weak." Weeks pass. You're stuck. You start thinking, "I'm not made for this." You quit. But here's the truth. You didn't fail because you were lazy. You failed because you were too proud to ask. No successful person did it alone. They all asked. They all learned. They all leaned on someone. Please hear this. Asking is not weakness. Accepting help doesn't make you small. You deserve support. Say it out loud. Can you help me? Say it to a friend, a teacher, a mentor, even a stranger. Pride keeps you stuck. Humility moves you forward. Are the people around you draining you? Laziness is not always about you. Sometimes it's about your environment. If you are surrounded by negative people, people who laugh at dreams, people who gossip 24/7, people who mock your growth, people who say you've changed when you try to improve, then you are not in a safe space. You are in a cage. Let's talk about this emotionally. There's someone out there, maybe it's you, who dreams of becoming more. They want to learn, to grow, to change. But every time they try, someone close says, "Why are you trying so hard? Just chill. It's not that serious. Come on, let's hang out." Instead of working slowly, they start to believe them. They skip their goals. Their habits break. They stop trying. Not because they're lazy, but because they're surrounded by the wrong voices. Now they feel tired, confused, heavy, and they call it laziness. But it's not laziness. It's emotional exhaustion. So ask yourself right now, who supports my growth? Who believes in me? Who drains my energy? If someone is always pulling you down, you don't have to hate them. But you do have to protect your space. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to walk away. You are allowed to build a circle where you feel alive, not drained. 16th, stop watching success like it's a movie. Create your own. You would be amazed where you'd be. Stop watching success like it's a movie. Create your own. Be so busy improving yourself that you don't even have time to be jealous. The most powerful way to fight laziness is to unfollow distraction and follow discipline. Be productive on your own terms. Not everyone is made to wake up at 5 a.m. Not everyone thrives in a noisy gym. Not everyone wants to follow 50 rules from a productivity guru. You have to understand this. Your laziness is not always because you're lazy. Sometimes it's because you're trying to follow someone else's lifestyle that doesn't suit you. Maybe you're not a morning person, and that's okay. Maybe you're more focused at 10 p.m. when the world is quiet. Maybe you don't like to-do lists, but you love writing goals in a journal. Maybe you don't enjoy intense workouts, but you love walking while listening to music. Productivity doesn't mean copying someone. It means understanding your own rhythm. One person may write for 2 hours in the morning. You may write in the evening after a walk. One person may need a crowded cafe. You may need silence. You become truly powerful when you stop forcing yourself to be like others and start building a system that works for you. Laziness often hides in pressure, but when you design your own life, laziness has no space to survive. What story are you telling yourself? We all talk to ourselves every single day, but the problem is, most people are telling themselves stories that kill their motivation. I've always been like this. I'm not the type of person who finishes things. I'll never change. What's the point? I'm just not disciplined. These are not facts. They are stories. And guess what? You are the author. You can change the story. Instead of saying, "I'm lazy," try, "I'm learning to be more consistent." Instead of saying, "I always give up," try, "This time I'm doing it differently." Words matter. Thoughts matter. Because your brain listens. If you keep calling yourself lazy, Your brain will believe it and act lazy. But if you start calling yourself a learner, a warrior, someone who's getting better every day, your actions will begin to reflect that. You are not lazy. You've just believed in the wrong story for too long. It's time to change the story. The halo effect. This is a psychological trap. The halo effect means that when someone is good at one thing, we assume they are good at everything. You see a rich person on Instagram who's good looking, and you think they must have the perfect life. You see someone who's fit and assume they must be mentally strong too. You look at others with halo glasses like they're superhumans, and when you compare yourself to that illusion, what happens? You give up. You don't even try. You think, I'm nothing like them, so what's the use? But what you don't see is their failures, their panic attacks, their childhood trauma, their bad days, their insecurities, their loneliness. Everyone is fighting a battle. But the halo hides that truth. You feel lazy because you're trying to live up to a perfect image that doesn't exist. Drop the illusion. Start where you are with what you have. That's the only real thing. Reward yourself. We all have a child inside us, and just like a child wants a chocolate after finishing homework, your mind also wants something to look forward to. But most people punish themselves, even after doing something good. You clean your room and tell yourself, yeah, but I should have done it yesterday. You study for 1 hour and say, others are doing more. You go for a walk and think, so what? It's not a big deal. Stop. You cannot build discipline by treating yourself like garbage. Celebrate small wins. Finished a task, eat your favorite snack, woke up early, watch 1 episode of your favorite show guilt-free, wrote 1 page, light a candle, got out of bed on a hard day. Tell yourself, I'm proud of you. When you start rewarding yourself, your brain starts connecting hard work with happiness, not stress. That's how you build lasting discipline, not through punishment, but through love. The dark truth. You're waiting for a big moment that may never come. Here's the truth no one tells you. Laziness is not always about feeling tired. It's often about waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for a sign. Waiting for the perfect Monday. Waiting for the right mood. Waiting until you feel ready. But guess what? That perfect moment, it may never come. There are people who said, I'll start tomorrow, 10 years ago. There are people who waited for motivation, and now they're waiting for retirement. There are people who dreamed, but never started. If you don't move now, you might never move. This is the truth. There is no right time. There is only now. You might still be tired. You might still be scared. But the moment you take 1 small action, you break the curse of waiting. You might still feel broken. You might still be scared. But you can still take 1 small action today. Make your bed, drink a glass of water, delete that toxic app. Take a deep breath, apologize to yourself for all the waiting, and begin, not tomorrow, not someday, not next week, today. So now, I want you to just stop for a moment, close your eyes, and ask yourself 1 honest question. How much longer will you keep waiting to live your real life? How many dreams will you keep killing with your laziness? How many years will you spend watching others grow while you shrink? Listen to me. You are not lazy because you are weak. You are lazy because you're scared, tired, confused, and lost. And that's okay. You are human. You're not a robot. But you have something so powerful inside you. You've just forgotten it. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to rise again. You have the power to do better, one small step at a time, not by becoming perfect, not by being like someone else, but by becoming you, the real you, the version of you that tries even when it's hard, the version of you that keeps going when no one claps, the version of you that says, I won't waste my life anymore. Don't let laziness steal your future. Get up, start small, start broken, start tired, but just start. Because one day, you will look back at this moment and you will say, that's the day I changed my life. And I'll be proud of you. The world will be proud of you. But most importantly, you will be proud of yourself. And before you go, if you want to improve your life and learn English in the most real, powerful, and emotional way, hit that subscribe button. This is not just a channel. This is a family. A family for people who want to grow, learn, and never give up. We speak with honesty. We grow with courage. We learn English by learning life. So don't miss the next video, because your journey is just beginning. And I'll be right here, walking with you every step of the way. Now go, begin again. You can do this.